This is a follow-up to our previous Weber video.
Yeah, we found in our inventory this crappy plate that somebody else had made a long time ago that came off a car that we converted back to the original Solexes, and just being, you know, diehard pack rats, we didn't throw it away even though it didn't work for shit. But we're using this as a reference because you can see how much smaller the holes are even though these are round. And while this plate is really crude, it does fit on the carburetor and show what we were trying to explain with the other plate about making the Venturi smaller so that it actually retains the fiber ring and therefore retains the Venturi. And so we don't like this plate because it doesn't fit the log. We don't like the crude cutout for the bowl vent. We don't like the fact that it has no provision for the manifold stay that helps keep the things from snapping off the ears of the carburetors. But it does show having the smaller hole in the plate that's sized for the Venturi will actually cause it to retain and hold in, which is what we're desire. So this is a really great plate. Just primarily the holes are too big, and so it just doesn't keep the Venturis from falling out.
So in addition to that, well, what we need to do is figure out, we need the plate should come with a gasket.
Right.
We need a gasket, and we also need a thicker ring, right, to...
Well, or the plate should come with ideally, the plate would come with a gasket and a ring. And the gasket, instead of being the size for the Weber Venturi, like the Weber gasket is, because the Weber gasket is sized so that the Venturi will actually fit. If we had a gasket that the hole in the gasket was the same size as the hole in the plate, so that the gasket covered the ring, sandwiched the ring between the plate and the gasket, then that would be fantastic. And we need a ring.
Right. So right now with the plates from the club, we have no provisions for securing the Venturi. We've got no provisions for a gasket that's going to work because no gasket came with it, and no ring came with it to keep everything in place. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah. So we've kind of got,
we're almost there.
Almost there. It's a little bit smaller hole and a gasket, and find a way to get some of these rings to include in the kit to hold it all together, and it's magic. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of work. It's
we want this to work. This is wonderful.
It's beautiful. It fits. It just slides onto the log perfectly. The spacing is all great. The diameter of the countersinks is far superior. See how big these are, and you end up with the gasket not fitting. These work fantastic. I mean, it's like I say, it's beautiful work. It's just the Venturi holes are too big.
Thank you.